Yo, what's going on, people? King Riches. Hey, listen, we have to talk about this ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Yeah, GingaJay versus Victoria Everest. Yeah, and obviously everybody knows what happened to GingaJay. He got cancelled. He said some stuff on Backchat about black women and how he doesn't date them, and he told one of the black women on the show to take their wig off, take their lashes off, etc., etc. He got a lot of heat for that, backlash. He got kicked off of Pen Game. Loads of people came out, made videos, made commentary on him, and basically half of London came out and just was talking about him in a negative way. Now, this story of this woman called Victoria Everest, right? This has come out where she's been caught on camera, basically admitting to lying about grape. Yeah, going to the police and lying that a man has graped her, right? And fam, like, I just think that this is crazy that this woman hasn't even got close to the same amount of backlash that GingaJay got. Yeah, I think that is actually disgusting. Yeah. And it goes to show what society really is. It goes to show that a lot of women are biased. Yeah. The only time they've got a lot of energy is for men. They can't keep it real. They can't keep it balanced. They can't keep it fair. And then that's it, really. That's what it says to me. I've looked at Instagram. I've gone and tagged Victoria Everest to see how much videos have come up. Not that many have come up. I've gone on TikTok, put in the hashtag Victoria Everest. I'm not saying that there's no women that have said anything, but not really that many. And it's been at least 24 hours, bro. Yeah, it's been 24 hours and not that many people, not in particular women, have not come out and addressed this issue, fam. Yeah, I think that it's disgusting that women will have so much energy for GingaJay. So much energy, bro. Like, he must get cancelled. He must lose his livelihood. Yeah? Everybody and their dog had something to say about GingaJay. But for some reason, conveniently, everybody seems to have missed this Victoria Everest situation. There isn't really that many people talking about it. I've already done a YouTube video about it. I did a YouTube video about it last night. You could go to my YouTube channel and watch it. It's like 40 minutes long, fam. Yeah, where you see the actual evidence of her lying, talking about how she did this. Yeah, how she knows all the tricks. How she gone to the police and she's gonna stitch him up and mess his life up. And she says it casually, bro. No sympathy at all. But for some strange reason, bro, not that many women have anything to say about this. And even when I have seen videos where women are talking about Victoria Everest, the energy is lukewarm. Lukewarm. I've seen one video, yeah, where there was a black chick and she was going off on her. One Jamaican girl, yeah, she went off on her, yeah. But really and truly, that's one. The other ones I saw, lukewarm responses, cuz. And I really want to get the opinions of you women. I want to hear what you women have got to say about this, bruv. I want to hear what you lot's opinion. I really want to hear the women's opinion, because obviously as men, we know that there's always a risk. Every time you deal with a woman, there's a risk, yeah, that this could go left. And if she decides to lie on you, fam, you could get in serious trouble, bro. Because the way the world is they're going to just believe the woman straight away. Like, it's up to you as a man to prove your innocence. Yeah. And so, like, why is it not an issue? Why is it that women are not really saying anything about this, bro? Why is this getting just that swept under the carpet real quick? I want to get you women's opinion. You women can come and join the live and tell me why it's not that important that this woman, Victoria Everest, who has 750,000 followers on Instagram, yeah, this is a big time influencer. She's more known than GingaJay. Yeah, on social media. She's more known. She's making money off of you women as well. She's making money off you lot. She's currently in Jamaica, still posting on her Instagram account, still on her Instagram story. Yeah, I only really want women to come on here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I want to hear what the women got to say. Yeah. Big up AR in the chat. AR, join the chat if you really want to say something. Come say something in it. But she's still posting on her flipping IG story that she's at a retreat, and she's basically advertising you lot, if you want to come and live a healthy lifestyle and eat coconuts and eat mangoes, come join me, but come pay me though. Bro, she's still advertising, fam. But why is it no women are saying anything, bro? Like, this is why, bro, like, I knew this whole GingaJay thing. Yeah, he said some wrong things. He went about it the wrong way. But I knew that all this outrage was selective. Even the guys that came out and started caping and saying all this stuff about GingaJay, bro, you lot are not real as well, bro. Like, because this woman's actually ruining men's lives, ruining people's lives. Because the thing you got to realize, yeah, there's more elements to this. Because when she lies about grape, when she lies on a man and says that he raped her, he's ruining her life. He's ruining his life, and actually ruining the lives of people in his family, people around him. Because this is the thing: if you get lied about grape, that is on your reputation. That is a mark on your reputation from now on. You could literally lose everything. You could go to jail, lose everything, and even if it gets proved that it's not true, that's still on your resume. That's still on your CV that you got that. You was accused of that. But for some strange reason, bro, most women do not care. They don't care. These are women that have got brothers, dads, uncles, sons, but they don't care, fam. But GingaJay, he said, take off your wig, take off your eyelashes. He said that he don't date black women. And, bro, he got kicked off of Pen Game, bro. He got kicked off of Pen Game and everybody had something to say, fam. What does this comment say? Hello, are you talking to black women or women in general? Because what GingaJay said was directed at black women. See what I'm saying? You see how your mind works? All you care about is your point of view. You're not addressing what I'm saying. You're not even listening to what I'm saying. You're not even listening. All you're focused on is this directed at black women? Bruv, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bro, this is what I'm saying. But in my opinion, yeah, I'll just be honest, yeah. A lot of you lot, you're just not good people, bro. You're not as good people as you think you are. You have selective outrage. You're biased. A lot of you lot don't even like men, really. Let's keep it real. A lot of you lot do not like men, bro. Honestly, bro, like on a real one. Unless the guy is doing something for you financially, or maybe you find the guy attractive or whatever. But if it's not that, you don't like men. Most of you don't like men. Most of you women these days don't like men, bro. Like, and that's why you have selective outrage. That's why when it's time to bring down a guy or tear him down because he said something you don't like, that's the easiest thing in the world. But to hold a woman accountable who on camera, it's not allegedly, it's not my word against hers. No, she was on camera, caught live, talking, saying that, yeah, boom, I want to ruin his life. It's a false claim, lying, bro. But you lot are quiet. Crickets, fam. Crickets. Crazy, bro. The other element of this is, if you don't hold this woman accountable, if she's not punished for this, yeah, it makes it a thing where it's okay to lie. Like, if you lie about stuff like this, you could get away with it. Bro, this is a serious crime, bro. Like, a serious allegation. Yeah? And she should be punished severely. She should lose her social media platform. She should lose everything. Every endorsement, all of that. She should lose it, bro. I don't give a crap. I don't care, bro. Like there's that the level of backlash that GingaJay got should not be the same as what Victoria Everest should get. Victoria Everest should get completely written off for this. Completely cancelled. Every social media outlet, income should be cut off, bro. She casually was talking about ruining a man's life. Casually. She said she knows all the tricks. And do you know what the funny thing is? All she said is, oh yeah, just I hate him because we're too much alike. And I was cheating on him, on this guy the whole time anyway. So not only is she trying to ruin his life, she was cheating on him the whole time. So if you was cheating on the guy, why are you going to bother to go and lie and say that he raped you? Like, fam, like, this is, oh my God, bro. Like, this is mental, fam. Bro, this is mental, fam. Complete evil. The woman's demonic, fam. Straight demon time. You know demon time. She was definitely 100% demonic demon time, bro. Like, and you women don't have nothing to say about it, bro. Nothing. I find it to be very, very telling, and it goes to show that, guys, we need to really support ourselves and look out for ourselves, because these women, they talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, bro, they will back each other, even when they are dead wrong. Even when the evidence is in plain sight, clear for everyone to see, they ain't really got nothing to say, fam. They ain't got nothing to say. This woman needs to be locked up. Bro, like, how are you just gonna send someone to jail, yeah, over a lie? Because what? Because they slept with you and didn't want to be in a relationship with you. So you didn't get your own way with them. So the next thing you think, oh, let me send them to jail. Let me mess up their life for forever. Like, because it's not like you're just gonna go to jail for a month and then come out. No, he was looking at 12 years, bro. The guy was looking at 12 years. That's 12. Do you know that is the most valuable thing you have in life is time? Do you know that? It's not money, bro. It's not Van Cleef bracelet. It's not a trip to Dubai. Yeah? Time, because that's the only thing you can't get back. This woman was going to take 12 years of this man's life. And she was cheating on him anyway. This is... What? But you women ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say. But GingaJay now, oh nah, he's terrible. He's terrible. He's evil. Oh, take him off the platform. Oh, blood. Go on TikTok now and type in GingaJay hashtag, bro. You will see a barrage of videos, bro. Women going in with energy, high energy, bro. High energy. Not no lukewarm crap. Yeah? It wasn't lukewarm when they was going in on GingaJay. It weren't lukewarm. They was doing podcasts. Bro, I reacted to one of them. They were doing whole podcast shows talking about GingaJay. Yeah? Whole podcast show. 2 hours long videos talking about GingaJay. But this woman now, bruv, I think, what is it? On TikTok, I've seen about probably maximum like 7 or 8 videos where women were saying, oh yeah, Victoria Everest lied, and yeah, it's disgusting, and yeah, men, you need to be careful. That was it. That's literally it. That's literally it, bro. Literally it. But GingaJay talked about white hair, and he lost his job at Pen Game, bro. He literally talked about hair. So hair, women's hair is more important than a man getting sent to jail for 12 years over a lie. Oh my God, this world is cooked, bro. Men, just protect yourselves, bro. Yeah? Men, it's not your job to protect any of these women, bro, because they're not equal, they're not fair, bro. They don't play the game fair. They're not playing the game fair at all, bro. Like, I want guys to really understand this thing, because I know it's mostly guys gonna be watching me anyway, yeah? So I don't give a crap anyway, yeah? Most of the time, look, someone in the chat wrote, "Who hurt you?" Wow. Wow. These comments, those kind of comments show you how women really feel about guys, bro. It's those kind of comments. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, because you're just exposing yourselves. You're exposing the people you are, bro. Like, I'm not saying all women are like this. I'm not saying all women are like this, but there's a substantial amount of women out there that do not like men, and they take great pleasure seeing a man get destroyed, bro. They take great pleasure in if a man messes up, and now it's time to all jump on him and you know, just backlash. It's evil, bro. It's evil. It's evil. You want to take 12 years of the man's life. 12 years of the man's life. All right, let's see if this is this person. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. What are you saying?
I come up because I heard you talking, obviously. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. What did that girl do? Did she lie and then the guy got 12 years?
Yeah, basically, she basically made a whole plan where she was gonna get this guy arrested and put in jail for 12 years on a great charge. Yeah. And she was just basically lying, bro. And she's like a big influencer. Like, she's what, 750K on Instagram. Like she's known, in it. People know her, in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she promotes all this healthy lifestyle, all of this. Oh, I lost a bunch of weight, and you lot should just eat coconuts and mangoes and all of this crap. Like, bro, she's trying to make herself look like some good person. Where really and truly, she's lying. And the way she was talking in the video, it's like she lies on men a lot. This is not the first time she's made up stories. You get what I'm saying? And my thing is this, yeah? Like, someone said, how do you know she's lying? Bro, she said it in the video, you div. This is what I'm saying. See, people are looking for ways to make out like she hasn't done something wrong, or I can see it from her point of view, or oh, it's the men's fault, or no, bro. She's the villain here, bro. Like, simple things. Do you get what I'm saying? I've seen this kind of thing happen in real life. That's why I have got energy for this, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So what do you think about it?
You know, if that's the case and she's worse than GingaJay, you know what? You see that lying on man. You see girls that do that. They deserve. If he was going to get 12 years, she should get 24 years. Yeah, that's just disgusting. And you know, it takes away from women and men who actually go through that, right?
Exactly.
It's just, to me, I think Megan Thee Stallion did that to Tory Lanez, didn't she?
Yeah.
That's what I believe. And to me, them type of girls, they should not be out on load. But I was just coming up because of the GingaJay thing. Like, I feel strongly about it because I felt like he was threatening to that girl, especially behind the scenes. But if you was to compare the two, this girl is worse, but they're both wrong.
And do you know what? I was talking about that GingaJay situation. Let me let you lot into something. Zilla's boyfriend was there. So I want you lot to really comprehend this, get this into you lot's brains, because like as somebody who was there, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, all you guys in the back, you were just sitting there not saying nothing, not doing nothing. Brother, man was there, bro. So if it was that much of a serious situation, bro, that like everybody, a lot of times, a lot of you women are saying, oh, he was threatening, he was this. Why didn't that man say anything? Why didn't he get up? Why didn't he do anything? He was actually closer to him than you lot think.
No,
Because
because
of the positioning.
he scuttled off backstage, didn't he? Like a little toad. He
He
scuttled
didn't
off.
start. No, bro. No, it didn't go off like that. He
He,
was
he,
standing there chatting. They were chatting shit to each other for a while,
yeah, then he
and
scuttled
the
off.
boyfriend is sitting there.
He scuttled off backstage and started to say he was going to end our whole family.
Well, I don't. Well, obviously, in that part of it, we're still in the studio. I didn't even see that bit because we're all still filming. While that was going off in the backstage, we were still filming, innit?
Wait, hold on. You was there.
Yeah, I was there.
And what did you say? So the thing, like, the reason I came up is because this has been going on for weeks, yeah. You know, even like I feel kind of, I don't really like that GingaJay guy, but it's going on and on. But the thing is, it's not really on him. It's the type of man like him. So I don't understand, yeah. Why is it that men keep saying, well, she did this? I think there was two other women that were arguing on a panel. She did this, and why aren't they getting cancelled if GingaJay got cancelled? We don't like him. Simple. So why do you have to compare new stuff to him? Do you want him back on our screens? Do you need him? What do you want us to do with him? We don't like him. He doesn't like us. He can go to Bollywood, right? That's number one. Bollywood is right there.
Catherine.
No,
Now,
but
to be honest, the whole GingaJay thing has already been rinsed.
right.
Why are we still talking about GingaJay when this woman yesterday? This is not weeks ago. This is yesterday.
Yeah, that's the whole
Why are we
reason I
talking
came
about
up.
GingaJay when really and truly what GingaJay done? Yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as this.
Right, I agree. Let's
Why are
move
we
on.
talking
I
about
agree.
this is the whole point of this video. Like, why is it that what GingaJay done in a lot of you lot's mind is worse than what this woman's
No,
done?
it's not.
That's what it
Absolutely
seems
not.
like, though.
No,
But that's what it seems like.
You brought him up, and I come to say, why are you comparing him to this girl? In fact,
Because
this girl's worse.
it's very easy, it's very clear why I'm bringing it up. Because
I think they're
when
talking about
he
the
got
response.
his backlash,
Yeah.
when he got his backlash, everybody had something. The whole of London had something to say. Even even America, they had stuff to say about GingaJay. This woman who has got a larger following, bigger platform than GingaJay, who is getting paid by you lot, yeah, who came out and secret camera was lying, casual, like this is a normal thing to do, to lie about grape. Yeah,
No, she's wrong,
and the man was going to get
wrong.
12 years of his life wasted.
So
Yeah,
what's happening with her? She cancelled.
and for some reason, when you go on TikTok, type in Victoria Everest, you see about six videos of women saying, "Oh, you know, that was a bad thing she did."
But do you know why? Sorry to jump in.
Tell me why that makes sense.
But do you know what? Also, I think it is very hypocritical because when that stuff happened with the boy going a bit nuts and whatnot, it was a news cycle for like 36 hours. People could not get enough of dragging him through the mud. What I find very interesting is, number one, she has pretty privilege. She's a very good-looking lady. So that,
I don't give a crap how.
I know. It shouldn't be that way. I know it shouldn't be that way. If she didn't look the way she looked, the response would be very different.
I think it's just because she's got a box. I think it's just because she's got
Number
a box.
two,
I think
she ran into the one community that is very much like, and this is nothing against people who do the whole fruit juice, eating well, fitness stuff, but that's the one community that's about goodness and wholesomeness and spirituality. She is probably, if I was part of that community, I would be embarrassed to be associated with her. It's damaging for her to be associated with anything to do with spirituality, eating well,
She's
goodness.
a demon,
when
bro.
your heart is that dark, when your intentions against another human being is that crazy, knowing that you can take someone's freedom away over a false claim,
and sleep
you have
peacefully,
no
and
space.
sleep peacefully, and just go to bed normal.
And then peddle
Like,
some
that's
fruits on
mad.
Instagram and tell people how all they need to do is align themselves with what I find
Just
fascinating.
eat
And she's not the
coconuts.
only one, though. She's not the only one. There's a lot of people in that community that do the whole Zen, spirituality, meditation, and have some of the darkest hearts. Like,
Yeah,
I was shocked. I used to follow her years ago on Instagram. Years and years and years ago, she used to do the whole fitness. She was doing well on like losing weight and stuff like that. I would never in a million years imagine, because this is around the same time that she was doing this. This happened around 7-8
it's
years
the same
ago, right?
time. Yeah. When you
There's the same time where she was making the same videos talking about you need to let it all, but it makes sense why she left the UK.
Yeah,
It makes sense why she left the country.
Listen, she's in Jamaica right now on a fitness, health and wellness retreat right now. Go to her Instagram page, Victoria Everest. You'll see her story like 12 hours ago. She's still posting, come to Jamaica and eat coconut juice with me, bro. Like, yeah.
Like, what I find really fascinating is how she can have those two. You can't have those two parallel.
Listen. There's no fear on her side of any backlash. There's no fear.
Oh no, she's not. She's posting stories. She's not afraid of that. She don't care. All she does is turn up and comment. She has a very lucrative business, which is selling an image.
but this is what I'm saying though. Like, this is why it is even more important that this side of her needs to be brought out. Because what do you mean, bro? Like 750k, you're making all this piece of these people thinking that you're this good holistic woman and you're actually a demon, fam.
It's very scary. It's very, very scary, because when you're talking about spirituality and meditation and eating well and healing yourself from the inside out, you're talking about somebody who should be trusted. You're trusting somebody to help transform your life. I'm sorry, but if she put out a statement and said this happened and whatnot and it's done and I'm remorseful, or take accountability, fair enough, whatever.
Ah,
But
no.
the
You see, somebody like
allegations
that, yeah. Somebody
is
like
not
that, they don't
something.
like somebody like that. No, listen, have you seen the video when she's talking? When she's actually like admitting to doing this, she does not care. There's no sympathy in
She
there,
said she
bro.
wants to
Like, there's
take him to the
nothing.
cleaners. That's mad. She said, I'm going to take him to the
Yeah, she wants to take him.
She
She wants to
wanted to
ruin him.
destroy
He
him.
hates him. Blah blah blah. Why? Because he probably slept with her and doesn't want
Apparently he was
to
married, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. But either way, listen, as ladies, we've all been through situations where a man acts a fool, whatever. You move on. But it's a crime, first of all. It's perjury. You're lying. You're wasting police time. You're wasting court time. You're wasting resources for something that could have been used for somebody who really was going through that.
And this is the point I'm trying to make, yeah. Like, this is why women should be even more mad at her, yeah, and be going off at her, because there's people that really go through that.
Yeah.
There's women that really go through that in real life. You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be okay that she can just lie and then there's no kind of repercussion. It's just normal. Like, oh well, she lied.
Yeah. And then the people who are really going through that, now it's going to be harder for them to be believed, because now we've got liars in the mix. So I'm really against these type of women. Like,
there should be a
she should
But
go
could
to
you
jail.
imagine being a detective or a police, whatever, working on that case, and then come to find out, because obviously the charges are dropped. We're just finding about it now. Imagine being on that case, wasting time, feeling sorry for her, doing that whole process, or do you know what I mean? Like, going through all that and then finding out it wasn't even real. Like, I would feel a type of way and be like, do you know what? Like, what a waste of time.
What's her repercussion? Does she have to go jail? Does she have to pay a
no,
fine?
she fled the country.
She's in Jamaica,
She fled
fam.
the
What
country.
do you mean, fam? She's in
left.
Jamaica. She's drinking coconut water, bro. What do you mean? She's getting all the
And she
electrolytes.
rebranded heavily.
I just want to ask
She
a question.
rebranded.
Hold on, let the other girl
petition.
talk.
Start a petition, innit?
Hold on, let the other girl talk. Go on.
Can I just ask a question quickly?
Go on.
Does anyone know what percentage of rape cases are?
Don't say this R word.
Sorry. What percentage of rape cases are actually false?
Less than 3%, because it's a crime. If you are found to lie about it, and there is evidence, like which is the funny thing is, if she was in the UK, she would have been clink. Like, it's perjury. You're wasting police time. You're wasting resources. Forget the moral implications of ruining someone's life. It is illegal. You cannot lie. I could just run around now and just make up, be like, oh yeah, that man did this. That man did that. That man. There's a whole investigation. That's time and money.
Okay, so less than 3% are false cases, right? So I think we need to stop the rhetoric of that women lie about it a lot, because men like to say that women
Bro, you're changing. Nah, man, I'm not
changing.
Yeah, I don't think we.
I'm
But
just
we're
saying.
changing the
what I'm talking
goalposts
about
now.
here, bro. What I'm talking about here is very clear. Let's not change it into something else. Yeah, because I'm not disregarding when women go through that. I'm not saying that, every case is a lie. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in this specific instance, bro, why is this woman not getting back?
We have camera footage, ladies.
We have this is about
camera footage. This is not alleged. This is not apparent. Because if he released that without it being watertight legally, he could have got in trouble for that. But the reason he's able to release the video,
fam, you can't get that time back. All right, and I just feel
not only that. Imagine the mental toll of being charged for that.
I just feel like from what I saw with the GingaJay situation in comparison to this, which happened yesterday. Bro, a lot of you women don't really give a crap, bro. If it's something against because a lot
of them see themselves. You lot have got a big
voice.
If
it's a woman doing, hold on, let me speak. If it's something against women, you lot got loud voices, and that's understandable. But at the same time, if it's a woman doing something heinous to a next degree, a next higher level, crickets.
It's not crickets though, because
How is that
it's not
fair? Like,
crickets,
how is that
because
fair?
we've come up and we've said she's wrong. No woman agrees with that woman. Most women are disgusted by what she's
But
done.
Catherine, babe, there's this theme of not only some women being quiet, the loudest ones, by the way, who were doing 24-hour lives on whatever that situation was, making a pretty penny off it, are silent, dead silent right now.
This is what I'm
Nothing
saying.
to
I'm
say.
in this social media thing. I'm in this thing. Like, I'm looking like, bro, like, bro, there was whole podcast. There was 2-hour, 3-hour podcast going on.
24 hours marathons.
It don't matter. If it's America,
You know why? Because a lot of them
But
see themselves in her.
Predominantly, what I was looking at was the UK, because we're in the UK. Back chat UK, GingaJay UK. Cool. Most of the time, yeah, there was a lot of people talking for extended periods of time about GingaJay. It was men and women. The men was coming out as well. But now for this Victoria Everest thing, it's not the same.
Because
level.
a lot of women see themselves in her. They relate to her. They actually relate to her. This is the thing. A lot of women, I'm sorry, as a woman, but we have to be honest in times of honesty. And I'm to the point, I will defend women to the hilt forever. But not all women, because some of you are dizzy. A lot of women that are not speaking up, that are like on the fence, I'm not going to say anything, oh, blah, 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 it was a long time ago. All those excuses is because she's a reflection of you. She's a reflection of you. Girl like that should be banished from ever being around women and calling herself a woman. That is embarrassing. You've let the whole team down. It's an embarrassment. You don't get to call yourself a woman, let alone a woman that's supposed to empower. I was looking at her website. She's supposed to help women live their authentic lives when you're a whole liar. When you're a whole liar. Yet there'll be women in the comments saying, oh, this was a long time ago. She's transformed her life. Sorry, but who you are cannot be changed. The core essence of your being, if you're willing to go to sleep at night knowing that you're going to put an innocent party and take away their freedom, and you're going to go to your bed and dream at night and wake up the next day
and then just go get a next man.
No
Just go get a
remorse.
next man. And she's got a son as well. Oh, she's got a son as well.
No, let's not bring the kids into it, but especially as a mother of a son.
When GingaJay was getting
he ain't got kids.
They was going after his girl. So
yeah, but nobody goes. Let's not leave the kids out of it.
Stop talking.
He brought his girl in.
Stop talking. I'm not going after her kid. I'm just stating a fact. She has a son as well.
Do you know what makes sense though? Because she keeps her. I didn't even know she had a kid.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
She keeps it offline. She keeps it offline. She does have it like in her little like track now when she's pinned it to her Instagram now. But she keeps that offline because, girl, if you have a son on top of that, that's just wild.
That's wild.
Wild. Crazy. But then again, this is how she funded her trips. Allegedly.
So what you're saying, Queen, is that it's basically a pretty privileged thing. Because my thing is, the reason why GingaJay got this so much is because he's not a very... He's the type of man that...
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even going to go for his looks. I'm not going to go for his looks. I'm talking about his character. He's not the type of man that most women like, right? So do you think that if she was... Because I've never seen this girl.
If she was a dark-skinned lady from, somewhere in London that didn't have a lot of money, she would be dragged today.
Hold on. Listen. I've got to address what Catherine just said. That, GingaJay is not his looks, but he's not the kind of person women like. Why would you say that? Before the whole
because he did a bid.
Hold on, wait. Let me answer.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Before the incident on Backchat, he was getting popular. He's very popular.
Wait, let me explain.
Women wasn't coming out saying, we don't like GingaJay, we don't like. They wasn't saying that because to be honest, his whole thing was comedy. Whole thing was comedy, so it wasn't a thing of like him or not like him. Do you find it funny or not? That's what it was. It wasn't a personality thing. Like,
no, I can tell you
now. He came out and said he don't date black women, and he said what he said. Now women are coming out saying, I don't like him. He's ugly, he's short, he's that. That's now you lot are saying them things because you lot wasn't saying them things before. Keep it real.
No, wait, hold on. I've seen a couple of clips of this guy, and I didn't like him. I didn't like him because
but that wasn't the general consensus. That's you personally. That wasn't. But
not many women even knew his content. He does like gaming and. rapping and
I
stuff.
didn't know him, yeah, but I'm telling you from afterwards seeing his clips, I didn't know what he did or anything like that. I thought he was on Backchat, but apparently he does something else. And seeing his clips, I'm telling you, he's the type of man that most women won't like. If he looked a bit different, you see his business partner Marv, I think that's his name, right? He's a little bit more calm, he's a little bit more collected, right? If he said it, we would have laughed it off, I am telling you. But the fact that he was
because you find him more attractive.
Exactly. No, but that's
what it
human
is.
nature, though.
You find him more attractive. That's what it is.
So this is what Queen is saying. This is what Queen is saying.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, but it's true though.
But that's human nature.
That's how it goes.
But at the end of the day, I don't give a crap.
But King, let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna state the facts. The fact of the
Let me ask you a question real quick.
The fact of the, but listen. It's not just looks as well. Is it a woman saying it or a man saying it, bro?
It's characteristic.
If a man saying it, bro, you are running a risk. You're on a tightrope as a guy. When you're a woman, listen. When you're a woman, you've got license to say pretty much anything, bro. You have to say really deep to get cancelled as a woman.
No,
really deep.
It's about.
This woman's lied about grape. And, listen, this woman has lied about grape and she hasn't been cancelled yet.
I've never heard of a woman.
So what do you lot like? What I don't understand what you lot are saying now. Go on.
I've never heard of a woman. Apparently, she's pretty privileged. I don't really believe in that pretty privilege thing because most of the people they say pretty privileged.
Let me be honest, Catherine. When I say pretty privileged, I'm talking about her comment section. You'll find a lot of men acting thirsty AF, and that's her target market.
Yeah, but there's a lot of men. You mentioned dark skinned women. There's a lot of men that turn thirsty on the dark skinned women as well. So I don't think
are dark skinned women allowed to make mistakes without getting publicly dragged?
Well, pretty ones, yeah. Pretty ones are, yeah.
No, even the pretty ones. If she wasn't who she was, if she looked a little bit different and she didn't have 750,000 followers on Instagram and a couple 100,000 on TikTok, she would have been cancelled yesterday night at 6 p.m. before the 10 p.m. news. She would have been gone. Socials gone, deleted. Brands putting up. There would have been.
I agree with that to a degree, but a higher degree is because she's a woman.
She collaborates with people
who have got away with it, bro. That's why
legit businesses.
I've literally spoke to women I know in real life who have now they don't even want to speak to me because I've set this very clear that boom, like you had so much energy for GingaJay, but this woman you don't really have nothing to say. Oh yeah, I left a comment saying that it was bad.
All right, what about this? What about this, Richie? Remember since you want to compare the two, right? Which I don't think they're comparable. I think this woman's worse than the guy, right?
Yeah.
But because he addressed a whole nation of women that you cannot actually, no matter how much you want to step on us, you can't step on us, right? He addressed the whole nation, but this girl has really targeted one man. Do you think it's that?
Catherine, that's dangerous to say, though.
Wow.
That's dangerous. Her actions is not just one man.
No, hold on, wait. Before you say that, I'm not saying that her actions...
That's crazy. You just said what she's doing is worse.
No, what... Let me clarify. I'm not... What she's doing obviously affects men, but the facts are she's targeted a man, whereas GingaJay addressed a nation of women. Am I lying? That's what happened. Of course, what she does affects all men, but I'm saying
what she does affects women.
Let's revise.
What she does affects women.
Yeah, it does. It affects women.
Catherine, let me ask Catherine this. What did GingaJay actually say?
Okay,
what did he actually say?
Let me tell you, because this is what men do. Because men.
No, I'm asking you. It's not.
So let me say.
I'm asking you a straight question. What did GingaJay actually say that addressed the whole nation?
Because what men are trying to say is that he said something about her hair, but what I heard him say, which is what I thought was out of order, was that he's going to M her whole family. That's what I heard him say.
Yeah, the behind the scenes clip was disgusting.
But how's that
very aggressive.
Okay, cool. I hear that, but how's that addressing the whole nation though?
Because there's a lot. Because me personally, it reminded me of my friend who got unalived by. She's a white girl.
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
You just said it's addressing the whole nation. If he made a threat at this girl's family, how is that a whole nation?
So let me finish my sentence then, Richie, right? Because this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's triggering to women. When I see a man attacking a woman, it triggers me because a man is too strong. You're too strong to be arguing with women. You see what we're having now is a healthy debate. If you start going mad, it's crazy.
But Catherine,
listen,
You
Queen,
are
yeah, you gotta
missing
stop
the whole
interrupting me.
point.
I can't
What
deal with
you
that.
said was very clear. You said he's addressing the whole nation, and now you're talking about
No,
them
she's
having
right. She's
their
talking in
back and
terms
forth,
of
and that
black
triggers you.
women.
Hold on,
She's
hold on, hold on,
talking in
hold on.
terms of
Don't
when he
interrupt. Don't
addressed
interrupt.
all.
Don't interrupt. You said that what he said was at a whole nation. You just said that. That was how you opened your statement.
Yes.
I said how.
So
Then
let
you
me
started talking.
explain.
Let me finish, because I'm gonna get this point out, fam. Yeah. Then you said he threatened this girl's family. Okay, that's bad. I understand that, but how is that addressing the whole nation, though?
Because we as black BK women, we heard him say, this is why I don't like BK women. We can feel the hatred and the vitriol that he has towards BK women. And we did a bit of digging and we found that he even hates his own mother. So this is
Wait,
why it's the
I don't know
hatred.
about that. I don't
Well,
know.
he
I
said
don't
it.
know. I ain't
He
seen
said it.
that. But regardless of that, all of them things, yeah, all of them things are still not worse than what this woman's
No, it's
done.
not. It's not worse.
It's not.
It's not worse.
It's not just threat. Listen, it's not just threat. She already did the lie, bro.
She's worse. She's worse than
So
him.
like you trying to make because he said this, he said that, blah blah, like directly at one woman, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's not the same level. It's not.
My
You
thing
know
is,
them
why
kind
are
of
you?
charges
My thing
don't
is,
get
why are you
dropped like off
comparing?
your DBS. Like
Why are you comparing GingaJay and Victoria? I don't see the comparison.
How
She's
can
10
You
okay?
times
talking
All right,
about?
all right, cool. You don't for the 10th time. Let me say it again, because when 2 weeks ago on the Backchat episode came out, literally within that 24 hours of that video coming out, the whole of London and USA had something to say about GingaJay. A lot to say, bro. There was podcasts, TikToks, Instagram reels,
Everywhere.
YouTube videos. People just on regular street. People were coming up to me in the street. People I know. People were calling me. Like, what the hell about GingaJay? This, and then yesterday, last night, or in the daytime, Victoria Everest comes out exposed for lying about grape. A very serious charge. Very serious. Nobody's going to, just push, put that under the carpet. No, this is a serious thing. She got exposed for lying about that and trying to ruin a man's life. But the backlash that she's getting is minimal. Minimal. And even when you do see women talking about this, it's lukewarm energy.
And do you
And that
think,
is the point.
do you think most men ain't talking because maybe they're guilty of it a couple times?
Wow. Wow. Do you see how your mind works? Do you see how your mind works?
I asked you.
Do you see how your mind works, though?
I said, do you think?
No, I don't think most men have done something like that.
That's a valid
absolutely
question, actually.
Insane
I'm
thing to
saying,
say.
is that why they're silent now? Because maybe I'm asking. I'm just trying to find out why they're not in uproar like how the women were.
And that's the same way I could say that's the reason why a lot of women haven't said nothing, because they're liars as well.
Well, I can
Well,
I
what?
can put it down that I'm
Well,
not.
what, bruv?
I'm not. I can
You
put
want
it
to
down
play
that
that
I'm not.
game? We can play that game. Because really and truly, if we keep it real, women, for the most part, are better manipulators than men. Because men have physical advantage over women. So women have throughout human history have learnt to be better manipulators, bro. So
Well,
I believe that's
true.
true. Men
Can
are
I
more
just say something real quick though? Do you know what I find more disturbing about the whole thing is the reason why the response isn't as loud as it should be is that yes, it's a man being accused, but she's fully admitted on video, not audio that could be manipulated, on video. And that's how confident she was in like never facing any consequences.
she said
The
she
man
knows
was
all the
right in her
tricks.
face.
She said she
And
knows
this is
all the
not
tricks.
even like her brother, her cousin, her friend. This is just a man she met at the gym. And she's confident enough to tell all her business like that to him.
No, do you know what it was with that guy? What it was is the guy is a friend of the
He was a
accused
man on a mission.
Yeah,
he was a man
he
on a
basically
mission.
went to the gym and he deliberately befriended her to get the
Bro,
truth, to do that. He
whoever
done his
he
own little
is,
private
he's the
investigation to find
one
the
of the
truth.
best friends anybody could ever have, male
Yeah.
or female. To go that hard for your, are you crazy? He deserves a standing ovation, first of all, because that was months of work. Months.
Yeah,
He
like
didn't
to
get
get
that
her
recording
to trust
overnight.
you, to talk like that. That's crazy.
That's how you know she's a Jezzy. Because how you meet a man at gym and then telling him how you take man for everything and you're taking niggas to taking men to the cleaners. How you that bold, sis? How are you that
Because she's
bold
a
to
bad
tell next
person.
man
You
that
see,
you are going to get next man
some
wrapped
people.
up?
Listen, some people are they're just evil, bro. Like, you just gotta understand. There's some people
But
that are
that's
just evil.
scary. That's crazy scary because she's the kind of girl I would hope my brother never meets, or my cousin, or nobody I know ever meets a girl like that. Because what I find the most creepy is that she can go from that to wellness, wholeness, love,
Yeah,
light,
yeah,
the earth. That's mad. That
it's
is very
crazy.
scary because somebody who if that clip never surfaced, that would have been her image forever.
Yeah,
That's why I say people are scary. Even me talking, you never know. You never know what
yeah.
skeletons people have in their
You could be a
closet.
scumbag as well. Yeah, there you go. Like, that's it.
But I'm
Like,
not.
me
I'm not. No,
personally,
no, no. For real,
I'll
for
tell
real.
you, lot now. I ain't no perfect person. I've got my own,
But there's
crap.
boundaries.
But
There's
there's, bro,
boundaries.
like, but I'm never gonna send someone down 12 years in prison because I slept with them and they didn't want to be with me no more. What the hell? What the hell
Bro,
are
it's
y'all
the same
saying?
as
What is
withholding
that?
information. Imagine I know someone's innocent and I withhold information. Like, you know how hard your stomach has to be for that type of stuff? Like, you have to go to bed at night easy, knowing that
Easy.
you wronged someone that bad.
And
Taking away people's
they
freedom is not a
arrested the
joke,
guy
you
in her
know?
house. They arrested the guy in her house.
Because she had the plan. She's
Yeah,
very
that's what I'm saying.
smart.
So no,
She
no,
had
but
the
what I'm
whole
saying
plan.
is, what I'm saying is, think about the psychology of that. Yeah, you've lied. The man is still in your house. Apparently, like, his bits were still inside her. Yeah, and then she called the police. He's coming. They've come, have arrested him, and then what? You just what?
Listen,
When
if
they
you
left
call
the house, what did you
999
do? Just go
operator,
to sleep?
if
Like,
you call 999 operator, they know
what?
roughly where you are. And you say, I'm in my home and there is a man here or whatever, an ex or a boyfriend or whoever he is. And he could even be your husband. And you say, he did blah, blah, blah. And now I feel unsafe. They will blue light to your house within 8 minutes, tops.
Yeah, yeah, they're there. They're there. Rapid,
Tops.
rapid.
And women can, cry and feel upset and be like, oh my God, oh my God. All of this is recorded. And this is why she fled the UK, because she would have done 2 years behind bars,
What
minimum.
did they actually do? The do then these two, the alleged guy and
Yeah,
him.
yeah, 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 yeah. They
Yes.
smashed. They done it. They banged. They
But
done
then
it.
she. Oh, I hate when girls
She
do that.
reported him twice. That's how
But hold on,
calculated
how?
she
I'm not.
was.
I'm just. I have to ask. So did she admit that he's innocent?
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, yeah,
Yes.
she just wants to ruin his life.
Babe,
Yeah.
it's on the shade, bro.
Okay.
The basically the
Like,
friend.
hold
She
on. I
didn't know
swear
it was the
I
friend.
can play the
She
audio.
didn't know it was the friend. And
But
he was like, why would you put your energy into that? Why would you you do know a fake R charge is not a joke. He was like, you could change your life and do better and do something with yourself. And she's like, yeah, but I want to get one over on him. Are you crazy? Go
Evil.
send your brothers to beat him up or something. Get your cousins to scrap with him in the car park. What do you mean you're gonna take away his freedom? That's
The
crazy.
straight demon time. Hold on. I'll play the audio because obviously I got the lappy in it. Yeah, bruv. It's men's. It's actually men's. Hold on.
That's why she left the UK, because I'm sorry, if you tried that with my cousins, with my brothers, we
Hold
would
on.
have to fight.
Because it's too much energy in this amount. That's what the therapist was saying yesterday. It was like, is it not exhausting? And I'm like, it's not though. So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years hurting men. You enjoy it, and you're gonna keep going. But the energy that you're putting into that, you could triple your income. You could be doing other things. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape charge. I'll tell you what, you're gonna have to put in energy to get a fake race charge, because if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you, and it'll be obviously they'll have medical. I've done all this. There's evidence. I've been in my clothes. Like, we had sex, yeah, and he's denying that he was even there. How can you do that if you got arrested in your house? No, so one was for realization.
Bro, that's just the first clip.
I bet you now she wishes she listened to him. He said to her, if this goes wrong, it's gonna blow it back on you.
No, but
8 years
the
later.
whole point of what he was doing, he wasn't on her side anyway. He was just trying to have a normal conversation, but get the truth out of her.
But
Do you get it?
that's why I find it really scary that, listen, I don't care if you're my bestie. If I do something dark, I'm keeping it to myself. This is some man you met at the gym. Like some dude you met at the gym that you don't know, have a clue who. Because if she did her research and her homework, she might have put 2 and 2 together and realized
stop
these are
giving her
homies.
ideas of how to do things better in the future, man.
Well, I never heard her confess.
Giving people ideas, bro.
I never heard-
Catherine,
This
on
is
the clip,
thing.
he says to
This is
her,
the thing.
clearly, he
She needs
says,
to
a
get
fake
put in
R
jail,
charge.
bro.
And she goes, I have all the
fam.
evidence.
And all you women should be making videos just the same, more energy than GingaJay.
She's lucky she's not in the
GingaJay.
UK.
That's
No.
what I
She's
think.
lucky she's not in the ends. She's from Hackney, you know. She's from East London. Everybody knows who she is. Very well-known young lady.
I didn't even know her before yesterday, but I know her now. Like,
You know, she's like one of those gym influence, eat well kind of girlies.
Yeah. All
With
of
her
that.
whole thing. She went from being a
Spinach.
party girl to being this kind of spiritual,
And you
whatever
know the funny
fakeness.
thing about her as well, I heard that she took something to lose weight as well. It's not even just, oh yeah, I eat clean and exercise.
But
She
she's
took
had
something
full-on
as well. Like,
surgery.
somebody told me
But
that.
I rate her hustle. I rate your hustle. If people are dumb enough to not look at your body and say, girl, we know you
Nah,
got a little
don't say
something
you rate
done.
her, man.
Let
Don't
her
say
take
you
the
rate
money
her.
up.
Don't say you rate her.
I don't
This is
rate
what
her
I'm saying.
at all.
This is what
I
I'm saying
rate
about
her
you
hustle.
women, bro.
I rate her hustle. Do you know how much she charges them? Do you know how much she charges to teach them how to use a blender and put fruit in it? I rate her hustle. If you're dumb enough to pay someone $123 to teach you how to eat papaya, then good for her. Good for her.
Right. I don't think this is
But
the
she's a
time to say
natural
good
born
for her.
hustler.
I don't think this is the time to be rating her for anything she does. Because guess what? If a guy
Do you know
done
how she
something
funded her trip abroad?
No. If a guy done something really disgusting and despicable to a woman, you wouldn't be saying, "Oh yeah, but he's a good businessman."
Yeah, Chris Brown.
You wouldn't be saying
Chris
that, bro.
Brown.
You'd be
Chris Brown.
You bro, like you'd be on his case, bro, and that would be it. So let's not even try and say, "Oh, I rate her for that." No rating.
No, I rate her hustle in that, yeah. She managed to get city people to follow her. 750,000 city
again.
people.
Wow. I mean, that's
But you know she's not
end
the
of
only
the
one.
day.
There's hundreds
End of
of
the
her.
day, I look at it like this. I think men, you have to be careful. You talk to, you sleep with, and don't assume women are on our side because you lot.
But can I play devil's
not on our
advocate for
side.
1 second?
No, not on
Isn't
our
that the
side.
kind of gal that you lot chase day in, day out?
Oh, nice, awful.
Ain't that the gal? Body,
Of course, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it to get spun to be in
But
the
isn't
guy's
she?
fault.
She was an
Why is
IG
it the guy's
gal.
fault?
She's
Why is it the
an
guy's
IG gal.
Blood, how is it a guy's
They were
fault that
popping.
she's a liar, bro? How's it his
They
fault?
were popping back in the day. You lot, everybody wanted a piece of the IG girl. So there you go, guys. There they are.
And you laughing.
They gotta fund their trip somehow. The Chanels don't come for free, even if you have to get a victim, compensation charge from the CPS, where you make
To
little
be honest,
claims.
I don't even find that funny, to be honest. I ain't even
It's
gonna
not
lie.
funny. It's
I ain't
not
even
funny.
gonna lie, bro.
It's not funny.
I want to say, guys, yeah, listen, this is what I'm saying. A lot of women, they don't care. A lot of women don't really like men really like that these days, unless they're getting some kind of value out of you. They don't really care.
Don't say that.
Nah, it's true though, because you're laughing. You're making a
No.
joke of a serious situation. Great.
It's not funny.
How is this? Where's the joke here? This is what I'm saying. Where's the joke? When it was GingaJay, there was no jokes, bro. It was full steam ahead. It was full steam ahead. Cancel this guy, bro. But now it's like, oh yeah, good for her. She making money, and these idiots and these guys. You want these kind of girls, so that's what you get. Ha 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 ha. Where's the joke here, bro? Like,
I guarantee you there's more man in her DM today than there have been in the last 6 months.
Why
Being
do
like,
you care? Why do
don't
you
worry,
care
I
what
believe you. I believe you, Queen, Empress of the fruits. Guaranteed.
bruh,
No,
you're
it's a
missing the
serious-
whole
it's a
point.
serious
You're
thing, man.
missing
If
the
she's-
whole point. You're
I'm
missing
not
the whole
convinced
point.
she's lying because I ain't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna just jump on the bandwagon. I'm gonna watch it. But if she's guilty of what you're saying,
What do you mean? I just showed you the video. What are you talking about?
yeah,
What are you
but
talking
again,
about? I just showed you the video.
I know, but I didn't hear her say it. I didn't. Well, just tell me what she said.
What? Oh, bruh.
Just tell me. Just tell me, cause I
Bro,
can't really hear it.
The guy
He said to her,
"But
a
it's
fake R
fake
charge,"
great
and she said, "I don't
The
care."
guy said it to her, and she
Hold
said,
on.
"Yeah, but I've got it covered. I know all the
I've got
tricks.
the evidence.
I got the
Right,
evidence."
so
She
hold on.
said it,
That's
bro.
where I was confused because What evidence then? If it's a fake thing, where's the
Oh,
evidence?
bro, come on, bro.
The
Come
evidence
on.
is his
Oh
DNA
my
in her.
days. This is it. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
But Richie, can you blame
If it's
me?
if it's a woman doing
Because-
something wrong,
Can you
then
blame me though?
if it's a woman doing something wrong, women do not want to think. You don't want to hold this L, bro.
If she's guilty,
It's one of you lot doing something evil, bro.
No,
Accept it, bro.
If she's
That's
guilty,
it.
if she's guilty, she is so wrong, super wrong.
But she is Catherine.
Hold on,
wait.
She's saying it, bro. There's no. Why are you not?
It's not if.
I've got the evidence.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God.
How is I've got the evidence saying that she's guilty of lying? So how's she got evidence then?
Because, Catherine, the charges were dropped, sweetheart. The charges were dropped. The
How
man
are
is
you
free.
not understanding this?
Okay. Again, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on and then do my little watching because
You still need to do.
you told me she said she's got evidence.
Bro, no,
The evidence was they had
the guy didn't
consensual
go to jail
schmecks.
is because of this.
They had consensual schmecks. That was her evidence.
This was
of
evidence
trying
to
to.
use the police.
Okay, and did she say that it was consensual?
Yes.
Okay,
She said we
that's
had
all right.
schmecks.
I believe
She
it.
just
Then.
said it. She said
Okay,
it on
I
the
believe
video,
it.
fam.
So she's wrong, and it's not funny to lie about that. It's not even a joke. It's really
scary.
bad. She
It's
should do
scary.
jail time. She really should do jail time. She should do the 12 years plus 7. Like it's wrong. It's really wrong.
But what I find fascinating is how because the reason he obviously got off the charges was because of that video. His friend submitted and was like, look, the accuser is lying and I have video evidence. And obviously they probably investigated it. She was probably questioned.
And there's another part to this, yeah? Do you know there's another part where basically she was in the DMs with the guy that made this video,
Begging him to take it down.
And she was asking him to take it down, bruv.
Yeah, begging him to take it down, saying it's defamation. Like, if I were her, I would delete everything. And I'm already in the islands, right? No one would ever find me. Gone, wiped off the internet. But she's still posted up because she knows she's not going to get any real consequences from this. How was she allowed to leave the country? How was she allowed to rebuild? Like, do you know how traumatic it is for
So
her?
Catherine, do you accept that she's the villain here? Do you accept it?
If what you're saying is true, I accept it.
You're still saying if.
Because I have not. Hold on, I've not seen it to make. If what you're saying is true, then yeah. But what I'm confused about is I never heard her say the way everyone was going on, because I scrolled through it earlier on when I was out down the road, right? I saw it like on my TikTok. I heard everyone saying that she confessed it and she's lied. But what you just showed me there, I didn't hear that. So if she has said that,
There's about 3 clips.
Bro.
If you watch the whole thing,
There's another. No. We'll play that next part. Don't worry.
And
Because you just don't want to believe it.
No, I do. I don't want to believe.
You don't want to believe it.
I don't want to believe it. You know why? Because 2 months
when he left. Yeah. The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we had.
Alright, cool. You can.
I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was saying. I thought like, yeah.
And I know I hate him because he's so much like me. Like, it annoys me.
But Victoria, listen to me carefully, yeah? Your skill is that you can detect the victim you want and rape them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim involved.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it means you got this that you weren't able to hurt him. You called a rape. You know what I'm saying? So
that's still gonna hurt him. He hates that. And the thing is, he's gonna go out continuing to fuck up girls' lives, yeah? With an assault charge and a rape charge. He'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
Yeah.
That's the most fucked up part.
Wait, hold on. Where has she said
That's
that he
the
didn't
most
rape me?
fucked
Where
up
did he
part.
say? Because that to me sounds like he did.
Catherine, he
Hold
said
on,
to
hold
her,
on. What
the
did you
fake
say?
R charge is not a way to hurt a man.
Hold on,
And
wait.
she
Let me
goes,
explain
I
something.
don't
Let me explain
care.
something. Yeah. Let me
Are
explain
you
something.
trying to make out that she?
No, wait. Let me
she's
explain something to you,
justified?
right? Imagine, yeah, she's met this guy at the gym, right? I can't imagine bringing someone back home from my gym, but she's done that. Imagine he has got carried away. She sounds like she's got a vendetta because he took something from her. Like,
Catherine,
I'm not.
babe,
No, wait.
woman
Hold
to
on.
woman.
Queen, hold on a
What are you
second.
talking
No.
about? Oh my God.
No, Queen, hold on a second. All I'm saying is I didn't hear her confess that he was lying. I heard the man say it, but I never heard her say
Catherine, the whole point of the clip is It was
You're,
used as
you are
evidence
insane.
to exonerate
you
the
are
man.
I'm not on
insane,
this.
bro.
I'm not on
This
this.
You
whole
are
I've
insane.
never done any drugs. Shut your mouth about
Hold
all
on,
this.
Catherine.
What?
Are you
No one's
mad?
done drugs. Can we
Who
please
was
stop?
you talking to?
Huh? No, someone said I'm on the sniff because I'm being objective. I've never done any drugs,
Oh, I
darling.
thought he was talking
Hold
to me,
on.
fam.
Hold on. What I find, I mean, sorry, but Catherine, what I was going to say is the whole reason this clip was released is because the charges were dropped.
Okay, all
Right?
right.
Because of this video where she admits, and hopefully when you watch it yourself, you'll see it. He
Okay.
says to her, of all things you doing, like hurting, I'm summarizing, you're hurting Manam and you enjoy it. And she's like, yeah. That's what I do. And I hate him because he's so much like me and blah, blah, blah. She's clearly hurt by him. Whatever. Maybe the relationship didn't work
Why
out.
is she so hurt?
She
Why
never
is she
once
so
said
hurt?
that he raped her because she was questioned. He said to her, a fake rape charge is not a way to hurt a man. And she goes, it doesn't matter. I got one over on him. Do you know how mad that is?
That's it. That's
You know
it.
how mad that is?
What?
It's like me,
Okay,
like
well,
analyzing your mum and
And you're
saying it
still
don't
trying
matter.
to find a
I
way
got one
that
over on you.
you're trying
That's
to find a way
insane.
where it makes sense for her.
So
What
She
the
said,
hell
I
is
got-
going on?
You
This
got
is
Babe,
something.
and then he questioned her again.
Yes.
And he was like, that's not going to
Yes.
hurt him because it's fake. And then she was like, I want to take him to the cleaners, babe, because I don't like him. And he's going to, it's like pure jealousy because it's like, and the most effed up part is when she said, oh, he's going to go and meet new girls and do the same thing. But if he's got an R-charge, he'll think
hold
about
on.
it.
Don't that sound like a boy that's raped you, and now you're on in your
Babe, the person recording is not the rapist.
bro.
The person recording is his boyfriend.
No.
Charge and she, bro.
I
Okay,
know
put
it's
it
not
like
the
this.
greatest.
Shh. Put it like this, yeah. If it really happened, like let's say me and you was having a conversation and it happened to you, and I said, oh yeah, but don't you think it's mad if you're putting a fake rape charge on someone, but it's actually really happened? You're gonna be like,
And if
hold
it
on,
was
you're
real,
not
I'll
fake.
wall out.
You're gonna
You'd
be like,
wall
what do you
out.
mean fake? What do you mean it's
Mad.
fake?
Hold on, wait, slow
You're gonna
down.
be-
So
you're
slow
gonna
down.
you're gonna have extreme prejudice to what I'm saying
Yeah,
because
So
it's
yeah,
hold
not
on,
you'd
fake.
have a
slow down,
response.
slow
Like,
down, guys.
what are you
so
talking
basically, you're saying she's lying because that guy said that them two words, fake grape. And what if she misheard what he said, and she was just
Catherine,
Oh my
Catherine, hold
brother,
on. There's a DM
brother,
from
you
yesterday.
are
There's a
being
DM
fake.
from
You're being
yesterday
fake
where
now.
she said, could you take it down because the guy, it was a did she say? It was a traumatic time in my life. Or it was
Oh my God, are you
it was
not
a time.
dumb?
She
First
never
of all-
said
first of all,
it's
you
a
lot are not
criminal case.
understanding.
If it was real, that he not only would it be illegal for him to release those kind of recordings, he would have been locked up for defamation because the man would have been in pen.
All I'm saying is, if I have to say, so she's done this thing, she's lied, yeah. If she's lied, she is wrong. But all I'm saying is, I'm not convinced she's lying. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Catherine.
And guys,
Catherine.
and there you have it. And there you have
Kathy?
it. That is the exact
Girl.
type of woman's mindset that a lot
No,
of women have.
I just think
towards
Catherine's
men.
saying she just wants to do more research,
it's
right?
Believe all women regardless.
No.
That's what it is.
I think Catherine
That's
just
what
wants
it is.
more
No,
research.
I'm not accepting it. She questioned everything. Bro, the video evidence is there. It's on the Shade Borough. Just go there and look at it yourself. You can watch it to its entirety.
Catherine, she lied, babe. She
How
lied.
could you try and defend and try to find a way where, I believe her? That's mad.
Right, I'll take
If
you.
it was a guy, you wouldn't. If it was a guy, you wouldn't have no
I've
hesitation.
got my own mind,
There'll
and
be
until
no
I see it,
hesitation, bro.
I've got my own
Like,
mind.
You're not real.
Catherine,
fam. You're not
she
real.
lied,
You're not
babe.
real.
She lied.
Catherine,
You're not real.
Catherine,
Hi, Blanco.
hiya. Just can I ask a question?
Just bear in mind, I haven't seen the footage, right? Just bear that in mind.
Okay, so the
I just
footage
showed
is...
you. I
Hold
just
on,
showed
hold
you
on,
half of
hold
it.
on. All right, hold on. Let's bring calm. Woosa. Woosa.
No, because it's real. Like,
Hold on,
it's
for
real,
Catherine,
man.
hold
Guys
on.
get
He's
their
just
life
played,
ruined,
he's
bro.
played it,
Like,
right?
nah, it's not cool.
Now, she's obviously continued posting since this allegation has come out, yeah? Since this video has been released.
Wild, right?
She's posted
Posting.
since. She hasn't addressed it, but she's turned her comments off on her video, right? Now, let me tell you something.
Why did you do that?
I'm going to give you a bit of context, just to give you context, right? She is known in Northwest London for setting up boys long before this happened. She's been doing this since school.
Okay.
Now, obviously, like I said, that's context for people that know that's not necessarily out there in the public eye.
If you're from London, you know her, by the way.
Right. Based off of just the video alone, the type of anger, bitterness, and hatred that's coming out of her mouth so
Evil.
casually is very concerning.
Yeah.
For you, and bearing in mind when that video was done, she was over the age of 30. We're not talking about a young girl that's just learning her emotions. This is a
Preach.
grown woman that is actively now out to, even in the video at the beginning, she actually speaks about the fact her therapist had said something similar, agreeing with what the
Thank you for
gentleman
bringing
said,
that
right?
up, her therapist, because
So this
also
somebody that's
they
in their
use that
30s.
in their cases to be like, oh yeah, I got a therapist. She
But
knows
even
what
that,
she's
she's
doing.
even disagreeing with what the therapist says is the comment. And
Yeah.
when you look at her in her 30s, first of all, how can somebody be spiritually leading other people
Mad.
when you're having
And be on demon
active
time.
and being active therapy for
Be
certain
a
things that have
demon
led to
time.
you
What the
to
hell?
creating such type of drama? She said she went into therapy based off of the fact that she knew she needed help of this case. Now, that lets me know, just off that basis, this is somebody that's not righted, because you're actively collecting funds. You're trying to put out in the public image that you're a wellness coach, but you're not well, because the things you're doing are of a psychotic nature.
A wellness coach that needs therapy, bruv.
I keep
That
telling
makes
people
sense.
this is why people, don't get me wrong, I'm all for the internet being able to let people connect, etc. Yeah, but for you to sit down, I will say this and I say it 100 times. Don't keep up with people and think just because of how they look, it means that they're living a decent life.
Yeah.
Because Homegirl was cleansing with dragon fruit and soursop, and her spirit is dark. The things she's choosing to do are dark. The things she's putting out in the world is crazy. For you to actively say, the guy that took the video, it's his friend that she sent to jail over this allegation. He got friendly with her to get the confession, to get his
He
friend
deserves
out
a
of
medal.
jail.
So
Or
hold
some
on,
sort of
Blanco,
trophy.
Blanco, let me tell you this, yeah? Let me tell you this, because when I first come up, I was the same as everybody, right? So I'm obviously, if she's done this, she's wrong. But all I'm saying is when he played the video, I'm like, hold on, that doesn't convince me. So like I said, I'll go and watch it, because obviously you lot have seen things that I haven't.
You're still not
Like,
convinced.
you see that video you put up, that sounds like a girl that's been raped to me.
Catherine.
Oh my god,
babe.
bruh, like.
If
No,
you've
bruh.
been assaulted, and don't get me wrong,
There's
there's no right way
To
go
react,
through
yeah.
trauma in it. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you how people should look or what they look like. But what I'm going to tell you is, for you to actively sit down with no emotion, if you felt like you've gone through such a horrific point, and this person's already been convicted, bearing in mind, this is not the case is going on, you're not too
Yeah,
sure.
he
This
was
man has
already
already
in
gone
it.
to jail. Like, he's already gone to jail.
So imagine how
So you've
much
won
like
your case.
you have
If
to
you've
ask
won
your
your
brethren
case,
to
why are
get
you sitting down
involved.
with
Hold
a
on,
man?
one voice. Go on.
You cannot be saying you've won a case, and this is time after she's won the case, and be sitting down with no emotion,
Bare
saying,
smiling.
I told the lie because I wanted to hurt him.
Hold on, wait, that's what I'm saying. Where did she never said that?
She
never
didn't say
Did,
what?
babe.
She never said.
She said
She
there's
said I
two
want to get one
charges.
over on him.
She said I got
because he
one up on
raped
him.
her.
I wanted to take him. She says I want to take him to the
To the
cleaners.
cleaners.
That's what
Yeah,
she
because
says
he
out of
raped
her
her.
mouth.
Because he raped her.
Hold on.
Catherine.
The guy asked her. I think, unfortunately, Catherine, for you and like a lot of other people,
How
you're
am I
looking for the.
dangerous? I'm basing it on the video you showed me. When I first come up, I
She
believe.
said on the clip we had
Hold on,
met.
Queen, hold on.
Actually,
When I
the
first
beginning
come
of the
up,
clip,
yeah,
she says that she's been creating trauma for men for 5 years prior to this incident.
Okay, right. So that's why everyone's looking at me crazy. But it's just I haven't seen it, so I really shouldn't have commented.
So that's the point of the that's kind of where
just-
it starts, and he then what he actually says in and what we're watching is him simply repeating what she's already said to confirm. That was the point, to get the
play
camera.
all the videos then. Play all the videos. Let's
Because
break
obviously
it
it's
down.
a couple clips on Shade Borough, so it's not like one clip. There's a
Because
couple.
you see me, yeah, I don't follow the crowd, yeah, and everyone's saying
It's not
something,
about following
yeah.
the crowd. It's about as a community standing up and saying what's wrong and right.
You
Because
said that.
the bottom
It
line
sounds
is
like she's
for
telling the
somebody to
truth.
stand on camera and say that, like, it's not about
Blanco,
going
are you
with the crowd.
understanding? Yeah, that when I say I don't follow the crowd is I'm just saying that what he showed me does not convince me. But now you're saying there's a beginning of the video, so let me see it then.
But
Babe,
then
he
I feel
showed us
like,
all
then
the
what are you
clips.
doing up here if you haven't watched the video?
I'm not
This
saying
is mad. This
I'm
is
saying
mad.
you lot are right.
She confessed to telling the lie.
You
The
lot
guy
are
got
right.
released off of the
Mad,
fact that the
bruv.
police took
Off
it
of this
in
video,
and released him
yeah.
off of the lie. So
Mad.
therefore,
Off of that
irrespective
video.
of how you feel, irrelevant. It's actually irrelevant.
Yeah,
off
it
of
is
the
irrelevant
basis
how
of
you
her telling
feel.
the truth is
It's
why the youth
irrelevant.
bust the case and came out of jail. So irrelevant of how you're feeling, you're talking from a place of emotion.
Of course it's irrelevant. I'm not a rapist.
That's crazy. But then it's the same breath. We're quick. GingaJay done a madness the other day. We rubbed him out. Yeah,
Rubbed out. Quick.
we rubbed him out. And we rubbed him out because it was the right thing to do. Homegirl's moving mad. Rub her out. It's the right thing
Yes,
to do.
that's all.
Like the reason there's a crowd just
Literally,
waiting
big up
is
Blanco,
because
big
it's
up
so
Blanco.
crazy.
Big
I
up
agree,
Liverpool. Because
Blanco.
listen,
But I'm
listen,
just saying,
listen,
Guys,
where's the
this is
evidence?
what gives the
Hey,
space for
hold on,
girls
hold on,
to
hold
do
on,
these
hold
things, and
on,
then the real victims and
hold
real
on.
survivors can't talk. They
I
can't
Yes.
talk
hear that,
because of
Blanco.
this.
Exactly.
So
Listen,
bun
listen,
her, bun
listen.
everything
At the
she
end of the
stands
day,
for, and
yeah.
anyone that stands with her,
Hold on,
bun them
stop
as
And
talking,
well.
she
stop
needs to be
talking, stop talking,
deplatformed
stop
ASAP.
talking, stop talking. At the end of the day, yeah, GingaJay got rubbed out. That was an insta kill. That's the same way she should get insta kill, bro. Like, I don't see what. Where's the confusion here, bro? Like, it was
It's bun
obvious
her
that
and
he's
anyone that
lying, and
supports
that's
her.
why the
Safe.
guy got out of jail.
Safe. This one is a
What is the
no-brainer.
argument here, bro? Like, I don't
Absolutely no
understand what the
brainer.
argument is at this
Absolutely
No-brainer.
no
point, bro. Like,
brainer.
No-brainer. This is not even a
Bruv, we
negotiation. And
have you on
anybody that's
video.
negotiating it,
We
you gotta
have
get
you
down with her
full
too.
face on video saying that you had schmecks and then you decided you wanted to get one up on him and
Do you
you
know?
decided to try take his freedom. Have we lost our minds? She's lucky. That's why she fled the country, by the way.
Right,
That's
so
why
that's what
she
I'm
left.
saying. What you're saying there from the clip you showed me, I didn't interpret it like that. I interpreted it like I was like, "What? Hold on, why?"
Hold on. What did you hear? What did
So
you
wait,
hear
hold
her
on.
say?
When
what
I
the fuck did you hear,
What
bro?
did you hear her say?
What are you
listen,
I
talking
just want to
about?
hear. What did you hear
so
her
listen,
say?
Blanco,
Oh
listen,
my
Queen,
God.
listen, Richie. When I first come up, you heard me. I was totally against this girl based on the fact that I hadn't seen the video, but just based on what the crowd was saying. But then when you showed me that clip, yeah, I heard him say fake because obviously he's got an agenda. He believes he's brethren. Maybe he doesn't, maybe he doesn't, but he's going in there to
His
free
brethren was locked up, Catherine.
Queen, hold on, yeah, please. Right, he's going in there to free his brethren, so he's got a bias, and his bias is that his brethren's innocent.
Cath!
So, Queen, please, yeah. So what he said was, "How can you do a fake R charge?" Now she's in the heat of the moment speaking, but I never heard my girl say that I'm lying. She actually said, "I've got evidence, and I want to get the man
Pause.
back."
Pause. Pause.
No,
Pause.
She
Pause
no.
said
right
she
there.
Let's play
Pause.
it
has the
Wait.
again.
Wait.
No, no,
Wait.
no,
evidence.
no,
Wait.
no, no.
Pause.
No, F
Prior
that.
to you
F
even getting to
that.
that
Let's play it
part,
again. Let's
hold
play it
on.
again.
Hold
Let's play
on.
it again. Let's play it
Hold
again.
on.
Play all the
Play
evidence
it. That's
from
what
the
I'm gonna say.
beginning.
Play it.
Hold on.
Play it
Let's
from
play
the
it again.
beginning.
Let's play it again because you're just chatting rubbish, bro. Like, hold
I'm
on, bro.
not. I'm being
Wait.
You are,
Pause.
honest.
you
Just
are,
pause.
you
Everyone,
are,
just
you
hear
are.
it
I'm
out.
telling you what you are. I'm telling you what. Listen. You're
Going in.
saying anything, bro.
Pull the screen down a bit, please.
I think you shouldn't go past 31 doing the toxic stuff. Yeah, because it's too much energy invested out.
That's what the therapist was saying yesterday. It was like, is it not exhausting?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not though.
So you're gonna live, you've done for 5 years, hurting men, you enjoy it. And you're gonna keep going. But the energy that you're putting into that, you could triple your income. You could be doing other things, you know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape charge. I'll tell you what, you can put in energy to get a fake rape charge because if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you. And it'll be, obviously, they'll have medical.
I've done all this. There's evidence. I've given him a closed back with it. Like, we had sex, yeah? And he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
No, so one was for their realization.
Let's keep it going.
I think you shouldn't go past 31.
For an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we had.
Alright, cool. You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was saying. I thought like,
Yeah, because I hate him because he's so much like me. Like, it annoys me.
but Victoria, listen to me carefully, yeah? Your skill is that you can detect the victim you want and break them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim involved.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I've just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it
that's
means you got
nothing.
desperate that you weren't able to hurt him. You pulled a fake rape. You know what I'm saying? So
That's still gonna hurt him. He hates that. And the thing is, he's gonna go out continuing to fuck up girls' lives. Yeah. With an assault charge and a rape charge, he'll think twice about. He'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
yeah, fair
He'll
enough.
think
But
twice
it's
about
a fake rape charge. So what do you want from that?
No, so one was for a guy lies for a living. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. That's all. Let him continue lying for a living. That's what he does. He spins stories and sells dreams for a living. End of. So when a story spun on him, let him swallow that pill.
Ooh.
But I get your angle, but then you can't say you won or you was able
It's
to
not a
hurt.
game. I'm done. I've pulled back. I've done what I've done. I've played my move. I've moved on. Like,
But you weren't able to hurt.
She said played her move.
You left to hurt men. You weren't able to hurt.
well, I did because in the relationship, I continued to cheat on him. Remember, I'm guy lies for a
Wow.
living. Let him have a taste.
In the relationship, she
Played
continued
her
to cheat
move.
on him.
Hold on. Wait, Catherine. Did
Yeah.
you digest what that conversation before we even go in? Did you just digest?
Blanco, yeah, you can't tomato me because I'm still not convinced she's lying. I'm not gonna lie.
So hold on. Rich, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on.
I'm
So
flabbergasted. I can't.
when he asked her, does she not think a fake grape charge is like energy consuming? She could be doing better things with her energy. Would her response not be, but I'm not making a fake charge?
Yeah.
Or it
How
wasn't
dare
fake,
you accuse me
or
of
it
being
wasn't
fake?
dishonest?
Like, while out.
Not
What do you mean
necessarily
fake?
in that context. You know what? Me looking at that girl, I think she's done a lot of lying in her life, but on this time she's telling the truth.
Catherine?
Okay, so if that's
Catherine?
Catherine, I'm gonna pray that you're never called for jury duty because the stupidity is too high for me.
It's too much.
No,
It's
I
too
think
high.
Catherine just hasn't
And it's
seen the
dangerous.
video.
Hold on. The danger is you trying to create a
Hold
narrative
on.
that's not there. Yeah?
I just think Catherine hasn't seen the whole clip for herself.
No.
I
See,
swear.
understand,
Blood,
because
there's
Queen,
enough
Queen,
there.
Queen,
She said
Queen.
I'm getting
Pro
one
Max.
over on
Queen,
him.
she heard enough. She
said
heard
I'm
we've
getting
all let
one
it
over
play.
on him. She played her move.
She said I made my
He
move.
lies for a living.
Guys,
Listen.
that
she
video is
said,
not convincing.
Listen.
Play me a next video then.
Keep quiet, because you're not understanding what's going on. So you need to stop talking. Yeah? She said that he lies for a living, and now a story is being spun on him. She said it in her own mouth, said it, bro. How do you not understand?
He said if he's gonna play with the next girl, at least if he has a grape and an assault charge, he'll think twice. So she's actively telling
That's
you,
mad.
putting this
That's
fake charge on
mad.
him and getting him convicted because she
Because
knows she
she's
can.
jealous.
Yeah,
'Cause she's
that it will make him
bitter.
think twice. Now, I'm not telling you that he's a perfect man. That let's make this very clear.
Yeah, there's
Two
there's
things can
booty
exist.
man out
Two
there.
things can exist at once. So, i.e., maybe he treated her terribly. Maybe he played in her face. Maybe he was a dog shit. I can agree to all of that. I can stand on that. Does that mean he should be
No,
gives her the right to
no.
create a fake charge?
If she's
Absolutely
lying-
not.
You're still
No, you know what? What's your, sorry,
Blood,
what's
I can't even listen to this anymore, bro.
No,
Like,
Blanco,
this
if
is just
she's
too much,
lying,
bro. Like, you're
Richie,
saying
if she's
if
lying,
and maybe and if and maybe and you're not
Catherine,
believing it. Bro,
I'm
at the
telling
end
you
of the
she's
day,
lying.
Yeah, listen,
That's why
it's
the
not
kids
an if.
yeah, stop talking.
It's not an if.
Stop talking. At the end of the day, yeah, like, you don't believe it, that's fine. I know you don't. And a lot of women are gonna try and find and wriggle away and try to see it from this woman's point of view on some mad one. I don't know why this flipping.
Nah.
But
I'm a feminist
at the end
through
of the
and
day,
through.
if we look
Through
at
and
what
through.
happened with the GingaJay situation, yeah, a lot of people came out and had a lot to say and were very passionate in their responses. But now, with this, which is blatantly out of the horse's mouth, she's saying what she's on.
No, she didn't.
Now there's a word. She said she's
Can
spinning
I ask
a
a quick
story.
question? Let me ask a quick question.
When someone says that they're spinning a story, what does that mean?
So wait, so what was
No, answer the question.
If someone's
When someone
spinning
says
a
they're
story,
spinning a story, what does that mean?
if someone's spinning a story, I would say they're out to get somebody.
Blood. If somebody says they are spinning, if I was saying, you know what, I'm gonna spin a story on
Richie,
Catherine,
what was the whole
what would
what
that
was-
mean? What would
what
that
was-
mean to you? What would that
was-
mean to you?
Wait, first, it's in context. though,
Let me
because
just
what-
say something, Catherine.
No, Queen,
Hold
I
on,
beg
hold
of
on. Let
you.
me just
You
put it
are-
in context.
you
Let
are
me just
not
put it in
real.
context.
You are
Catherine,
what?
let me
what
just
did
say
you-
something
what?
quick. Let me say something quick. Let me say something really quick.
You're not a real
Let's say,
person,
for
fam.
example, right? Let's say, for example, Catherine, right? You were, God forbid, impaired for something you didn't do, right? Categorically, you never did it. You know you didn't do it. The other party knows you didn't do it, but the law is the law, right? Anybody can be set up, especially when it comes to them. I'm trying to use my words carefully, right? So if I invite a man over and me and him do whatever we doing, and then later on I feel a type of way about it, regardless of what circumstances the deed happened, there will be, which is what's used primarily in these sort of cases, would be DNA evidence. She admitted on camera, which is why the case was dropped, that she fabricated evidence. Clearly, she said we had schmecks, and that's the evidence that she used to accuse him of whatever happened. This happened 8 years ago. The charges have been dropped. The man has been cleared. However, the psychological damage and the stress that has happened to that person does not get to be dismissed, babe, because she's a pretty girl.
Like Queen.
People
I don't know.
unalive
Queen.
themselves Men unalive themselves. People go through all sorts, babe. She should
Queen,
not
I
be
think
able to
you're going off
scurry off
topic.
to the islands and eat fruit.
Eat
Queen,
fruit.
listen, Queen, let me explain now.
Nah, babe, you don't
Let
get
me
to
explain.
eat
No, let me
papaya
explain.
on an
Let me
island.
explain. Let me explain, and then you could talk, because I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Listen, I have to say, so let's say she is telling the truth, right? Let's say you lot are telling the truth and she lied. That is wrong, right? All I'm trying to tell you is that I'm not a sheep, and that video did not convince me that she
But
lied.
Catherine, that's so
Jesus
damaging, babe. As a woman,
Christ.
that's so damaging that
What
you
Hold
would
on,
has
give
wait,
her the
she
Queen.
got to
benefit of
do
the
Hold on,
with?
doubt.
no, wait,
What
God,
has
Queen.
she
almighty.
All I'm
You
Why
can
trying
would
to
you
adjust
say,
that.
give
I
her
knew
the
you asked me
benefit
to
of
the
the
adjust that
doubt?
video,
because I've heard.
bruv? What are you talking about?
so,
What has she got to do with it?
I'm not lying. I'm just saying, okay,
Catherine,
because
I
But
think you're
you,
trying
Catherine,
too
hold
hard
on,
to
you
do
said,
devil's
yeah, that
advocate. Wrap
that
this up.
video proves that she's lying. And all I'm saying is that clip is not a good clip to show that she's lying. I'm not saying
Oh
she's
my
Catherine,
not
God. All
lying.
right,
the
cool. Whatever you
CPS thought it
think.
was good
Catherine,
enough.
As I
Catherine,
said,
The
yeah.
Catherine,
As
CPS
I
Catherine,
thought it
said,
was good
yeah.
Catherine, wrap
enough
this
As
to
I
up.
drop the
said, guys,
case.
yeah.
Catherine, wrap this
Men,
up.
men watching this, you need to be very careful. There's women like the one, this Victoria Everest, and there's women like Catherine as well. You got to
Rasta.
Leave
be
Catherine
careful, fam.
alone.
You have to be careful, fam,
Thank you,
Leave her
because
Queen.
at the end of
alone.
Thank
the
you,
day,
Queen.
like,
You
bro,
get
this
me, Queen. You hear what I'm
society,
saying, bro?
this
These lot are shallow,
society,
innit?
But I'm just saying,
They're
this
dumb.
Catherine, it's
society. Listen,
dangerous.
hey,
If you
everyone
give her
stop
the
talking.
benefit of the
Everyone stop
doubt,
talking. Everyone
I'm
stop
not.
talking.
I'm just
she's
saying the
so
video
Everyone
is not
stop talking.
damaging.
convincing.
She's more damaging
Bruh,
than
like, everyone
anybody
stop
else.
talking, bruv. Everyone stop talking, fam. Yeah. End of the day, yeah. Like, bruv, guys, be careful who you're dealing with, bro. Like, these women are dangerous, fam. Yeah. Some of these women will lie on you. They don't care if they ruin your life. They don't care if they ruin your reputation. They don't care who they hurt. Then they will go to sleep peacefully. Yeah. You will go to jail and they'll sleep peacefully, bruv. It don't matter how many nuts you bust with them, bruv. It don't matter, fam. It don't matter how many, don't matter about nothing, bro. Like, yeah. And then society, along with Catherine, will just take their side, bro. Automatically, first off the bat. That's the truth. They will just take their side, like, oh, the benefit of the doubt. Oh,
How am I taking the
why?
side?
No, let's try to understand where she's coming. No, she's a
How am I
liar. She's a
taking a
scumbag, and she's the villain. She's a
no,
monster. She's a demon, bro. And
Richie,
that's
how am I
it. Like,
taking
I
her
don't want to
side?
hear. I don't really want to hear nothing else, really, to be honest.
No,
Like,
you can't
because
just
if it
lie
was
on
a
my
man,
name.
if it was a man that was being accused of something heinous like this, they would not. You would not be saying, "Oh, well, I don't
Benefit of the
believe that."
doubt,
Blah blah blah
yeah.
blah blah. You wouldn't be saying
Maybe.
that, bro. You wouldn't be saying
Babe,
that,
she's
bro.
the kind of girl that we need to rush. I don't
Yeah,
know why we're giving
definitely.
her
If
You
she's
get,
shit.
done this, she needs to be under the jails. Just
Catherine,
like men who
I
shout at
think,
women and
I
and
think,
try and threaten women, they need to be under the jails too. But if she's done this, she needs to go to
She
jail.
did.
Catherine,
Babe, we're
Catherine,
Right. So
telling
Catherine,
you
if she's
she
Catherine,
done it,
did.
then sign a petition,
Catherine.
Blanco, and get her in the
I just want
jail.
to throw
Then.
this. I'm gonna also throw this in because it's not in
All
the
right,
video.
big up GingaJay
I'm gonna give
in
you.
the chat as well.
I'm gonna throw in a bit of a curveball, right? She's currently on a suspended sentence for perverting the course of justice. So I'm going to just
Oh
say,
wow!
but let me just pause here. Like I said, there's a lot I can say, but I'm just letting you feel out what's in the public eye. Those who know, but I'm going to just throw it to you. Now you're talking about context. You've seen, what is that, like 3 clips of one conversation, right? And throughout it, the gentleman speaking to her is saying, you realize creating a fake charge is going to drain your energy. It's not good for you. Bearing in mind, this is somebody that's claiming they're a spiritual healer. Yeah. Why is somebody having to tell you that type of information? God only knows. God go with you.
She
Next
ain't no
point.
spiritual healer.
Hold on.
She
Next
was a
point.
gym girl.
But if she's guilty, she should go to jail. That's all I'm saying.
Next point.
No, that wasn't all you were
Hold
saying.
on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the video
Hold
wasn't
on.
That
convincing,
wasn't all you
Wait,
were
Richie.
saying,
Catherine,
bruv.
I'm going
Like,
to address what
come
you
on,
said.
man.
Hold on. You're
I
saying
can't
you feel
lie.
like
I can't just lie.
you
because
feel like
I
the
don't
video.
jump on
Hold on.
No, you
bandwagons.
don't need to lie. She's lying
Catherine,
for you, bruv.
Catherine, you're
I
saying
don't
that you
jump
feel
on
like the video.
bandwagons.
Hold on, you feel like the video is not enough, and I'm giving you just basic points of why it's enough. So just listen to what I'm saying. So that was one. Number 2, she's saying she's in active therapy because of her behaviors, the thing she's realized. Yeah. Third of all, he addresses the fact that you created a fake R charge on
I saw the video and I'm not convinced. Why are you trying to convince me? Send the next
occasion.
video.
Why are you?
Send the next
Listen,
video.
Catherine,
why are
Catherine,
you
I just listened to you the whole time say
She
your
doesn't
point,
want.
innit?
Now, listen, Blanco. She doesn't want to believe
But I
it.
was gonna say, I thought
She
that
doesn't
was
want to
Can't you show another clip though?
no.
You said there's
That's
3
the
clips.
clip that they put
She
out.
don't
Hold
wanna
on, that's
believe it.
the clip that's out. That's the clip. we're
Someone said
discussing,
there's
yeah?
3 clips though, Blanco.
No,
And that one
what
didn't
you just
convince
listened
me.
to,
he
babe.
just showed you all the clips.
Babe, he showed you the clips. He moved the slides. You're clearly lacking logic here. Like,
Hold on,
babe,
hold on.
slow
No,
it down.
let's be cool.
He
Let's
slid
be
over the
cool.
slideshow because it's
Let's
over
be
a
cool.
base of slides. Yeah. So what you just watched was
I'm
one
not an
conversation. One one conversation over 3
Look,
different
I'm
I'm
a
not
slides.
freaking
convinced. Are you
feminist.
gonna
I'm
hate
a
me
Yeah.
because I'm not
feminist
Now, if
through
you're
and
convinced?
saying
through.
based off that, that's
But
fine.
bitches
The
like
same way you're
that,
saying you're not convinced, I'm
bitches
not
like that,
convinced. I'm
nah.
not convinced the video is nonsense because she's turned off her comments and the behavior since
Fair
the videos
enough.
come out
Fair
has not
enough.
lined up with somebody that's a victim or a survivor of something so serious.
Fair
I'm
enough.
throwing that. I
And
gave
if
The
you a
girl's
bit
from
more.
Hackney, all
Hold
right?
on,
If
I
you're
gave
from
you a bit more
London, everybody
context and I
knows who
told you
she is. She's a
homegirls on
setup you.
a suspended sentence.
Everybody
There
knows
has
who
been
she is.
behaviors from quite early on. So I'm not even going to suggest this behavior has stemmed directly just from this man. She
I've never
obviously has
lied
had
on
problems
charges.
stemming from way back when.
You lot. All I'm saying is if she's
You
real,
saying that it's not enough is what I said is a danger. That's it. You can
Yeah,
say
that's
what you're
And
saying.
do
dangerous,
you know
That's
bro.
all
why
we've
it's
all
that's fair
agreed
dangerous?
on.
enough. That's
Because
There's
fair
a
there are
enough.
danger to
women,
that,
no,
and
but
it's
Catherine, there are
I
concerning that
can't
women
there's a
lie. I'm
danger
not
to sit
convinced
on
by that
really
video.
go
video.
through it, and then you've got women like her who use it as some
Yeah,
sort
if
of
she's guilty, Queen,
resource.
she's
She said,
if
I
she's
hate that
guilty
No,
man
and
because
she's
he's
she
like
wrong,
needs
yeah.
me.
to be
I'm
He
not
dragged.
hates.
solid.
She said, I hate that
Dragged.
man because he's like me. So what does that mean? Does
What
she?
does
If she
that
does
mean?
that mean she
Thank
walks
you.
around and asks
That
people as
was the
well?
that
Based
was the
off your
most
logic,
Bruv,
telling
does that mean
listen,
part.
she's an
listen, listen,
assault
That
guys,
was
victim?
guys,
the
guys,
most
guys,
telling
guys. I'm
part.
gonna have to wrap it up, yeah. So I
That
just
is
want you lot.
insane.
Hold on, I just want you lot to say your last points quickly, and then I can wrap it up in it. So I'll start with Blanco. Go on.
Bun her. Bun anyone that supports her. Have a good evening, guys.
Big up Blanco. All right, all right. Queen, go on.
Ditto to what Blanco says. We're gonna drag her, make sure she's deplatformed.
All right, and Catherine. Last but not least,
never
what have you
least.
got to say, Catherine?
It, the girls that lie on men about great, you should be under the jail. You should do twice the years. But at the same time, be objective and don't be a sheep.
Anyway, all I'm gonna say is, look, I will be looking at TikTok.
Her,
Hey,
F
listen, listen,
bitches
listen.
like her, F all you hoes that F it
I
up for
listen, listen,
everybody else.
listen, listen. Let me finish the live, yeah. Anyway, so like, boom, yeah. End of the day, guys, be careful you're dealing with when dealing with women. A lot of them, they don't like men really. They might sleep with you, but really and truly, they could do a UE on you and just destroy your life and not give a crap, bro. They'll sleep peacefully. Yeah. And a lot of women do not want to hear when a woman does wrong. They don't want to believe it because a lot of times they relate to them, bruv. That's what it is. They relate to them. But anyway, with that being said, let me end this right now. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, King Riches on YouTube, yeah? I've done a whole reaction to this.
Thank you
And
for having me. Have a good
yeah,
night.
yeah. Big up Queen, big up Blanco, big up Catherine anyway for coming on. I appreciate them. And yeah, listen, yeah. I don't really do TikTok really hard like that, but go to my YouTube channel, King Riches on YouTube, yeah? King Riches is my YouTube channel. Go over there, watch the videos, watch the content. It's all real, innit? Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Peace.